everybody, it's Joy again. So, before I start the actual video, I just want to point out that I have been noticing some discrepancies on my computer, and in case you're watching this, just know that I notice everything from the smallest of the smallest discrepancy on my computer because I know what I do and don't do on here. So, know that I know, okay? Getting into the video. Today, I'm going to be talking about wolves in sheep's clothing and sheeps that may look like wolves from a distance. So, we all know what wolves in sheep clothing mean. If you don't know, here's what it means. It's someone who portrays themselves as this really good person who really is not. Now, to give an example, and these are actual people that I know, but I will not say names. Okay, an example of wolves in sheep clothing. This person is always there for you, willing to give you things really fast, willing to, you know, talk about all the good things that they are willing to do and nothing in return. And then over the course of time, their personality changes and you notice a difference each and every time you're speaking to this person. You notice that they have a very bad problem with their anger, a very bad problem with their ego, a very bad problem with making themselves seem like they're better than other people. And at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and we're souls inside of flesh, okay? Like, these meat suits don't mean anything because at the end of the day, there are people that get reincarnated on a daily basis. So, that does not really, what we are in the physical right now doesn't really matter. It's the soul that matters. So, that's an example of a wolf in sheep's clothing. Here's an example of a sheep that may look like a wolf from a distance. Again, another person that I know, and they seem like they're quick to anger, seem like they're quick to judge, seem like, they are kind of back offish to people from time to time, But in reality, really giving person, willing to help somebody at the quickest speed, and even if they are feeling a certain type of way, if they see somebody in need, they are quick to do it, genuinely. Even though they're going through things themselves, even though they, may not like the way that they live right now, even though they may have their own anger problems, they genuinely, have this want to give to others and help others. And so, at first sight, you like, this person is a mean bee, but when you get to know them and, just see how they really are, then you see that actually they're really generous and very giving. There's an example of that. And these are actually two people that I know, two different people. My thing about this and why I was doing this subject today is because we are in times where people are quick to judge a book by its cover. Actually, just the other day, this guy told me I was stuck up because I didn't talk to him. This is the thing about that. I probably come off as stuck up. However, I'm not actually stuck up. I'm a very giving person, very generous person, and I really love helping people. But, I can sense when someone is on BS, and I'm not about that. I don't just waste my time on nonsense. I have goals and I have things that I'm trying to get accomplished. I don't have time for you trying to play games, So, you can't judge a book by its cover. And, most people, they sit up and they'll be like, well, this guy, he was so sweet at first, or this girl, she seemed like a little angel, and then this person broke my heart. Well, most of the time, and being completely honest with yourself, ask yourself right now, if you saw someone that looked extremely, extremely rude and mean, would you go up to talk to them if right next to them is someone who looks extremely beautiful and extremely, nice, and like maybe they're very giving with a big heart? Who would you really go up to is the question. So, you know, in those scenarios, after you answer that to yourself, or even in the comment section, you know, but after you ask yourself that, that's how people get heartbroken, because you're not willing to give someone a chance just because you're judging them from the first look that you see them. Those people that are extremely beautiful, that you would drop everything for, are usually the ones that end up breaking somebody's heart, rather than that person who usually tends to themselves and really don't bother nobody, who really is a very giving and generous person. They don't get anybody's attention because you're like, well, they're not, showing off for me, so I can't find anything attractive about them. Or, they look like they'll cuss me out if I say anything to them. Well, you never know unless you go up to somebody, and actually have a conversation. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I personally am a very blunt person in the nicest way possible. I don't like to hurt anybody's feelings, but at the same time, if it's something that needs to be said, I say it. I don't waste time. Like, it's no point in wasting time. You gotta be honest with everybody. So, if somebody came up to me and I felt a vibe that really didn't sit right, I'm gonna just tell them, hey, back up, point blank. Like, that's just how I am. However, if somebody came up to me and I felt a good energy, like, I can carry on a conversation if I want to. If I feel something that I don't like from your energy, if I avoid your conversation. But if I feel that energy is good, then I can actually carry on a pretty good conversation. And, with this being a time of a lot of people, like, opening themselves up spiritually and kind of allowing themselves to be at their highest levels of selves and just being the best person that they can be. I think there are a lot of people out there like that who are just going based on aura rather than, oh, this person is attractive. But if you have been a victim of, a wolf in sheep clothing, first and foremost, I do feel your pain. Like, very deeply, I feel it. I've been a victim of it myself plenty of times. But at the same time, we have to allow ourselves to look at how we allowed ourselves to go through that experience. And at the end of the day, don't allow that experience to break you down. Just allow yourself to become more of an open person so that you can meet people that match your energy and people that you can actually resonate with. People that can actually just gravitate towards you because you're a good person and they're a good person. Now, at first, it's going to be weird because at first there may be a period, like this little dry period where, because you're opening up and you have to go within yourself, like there's not going to really be anyone around. Not in the sense that there's no one there for you, but you're going to be to yourself enough so that you can open your aura. Because once your aura is, in a good positive vibe, it's going to spread out and it's going to pull other good auras to you. And then once that starts coming in, you'll be like, it was so worth it. I am glad that I opened myself up to just meet better people. So that's my video for today. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video.